And as I said before, Clive Palmer too, I think, gives weight to it, and he raised the conspiracy theory this week that the CIA was funding the Greens and the rest of it. Now, this is a very complex story that he's telling, so let's have a recap.
This How to Stop Queensland Coal report, which probably came out of Langley in the United States for the CIA, certainly came through the Rockefeller Foundation. Drew Hutton is a tool of the US government and Rockefeller, and so are the Greens and everything they say. Simple as that. I think the Greens in this upcoming state election, all their candidates should resign if they're being funded by an offshore political power. It's tantamount to treason, and something needs to be done about it. So I hope that's a headline for you all today.
Is he as mad as a meat cleaver?
Look, he's a character. He's a larger-than-life character.
His behaviour is increasingly erratic and bizarre, but he pulls the strings in the Liberal Party.
You're going to have investors thinking, woo, what's this? I mean, who is this guy? And someone's going to tell them that he's the #1 donor to Tony Abbott.
The Leader of the Opposition should be calling Mr Palmer and giving him a dressing down for this sort of behaviour, and he could use his shoe phone if he thinks that's a better idea.
Why Tony Abbott hasn't come out today and directed the LNP to kick this guy out of their party, to distance themselves from these crazy kind of tinfoil hat wearing weird guys sitting in their underwear in their basement typing on blogs in the middle of the night statements is beyond me.
Okay, it tells you how they're going to fund it. It tells you how they're going to create misinformation. It tells you they're going to take journalists like you and mislead you. See you later.
Okay, he's not a member of Parliament. He's a big donor. Have they got a problem with...
Have they got a problem with him? I don't know, but I noticed that David Pemberton wrote during the week that he had a conspiracy theory of his own, and that was that Clive Palmer is in fact a character actor paid for by the ALP to discredit the Conservative cause. And I look, just watching that performance last night, it was spectacular.
Well, it is real come-in spinner territory, isn't it? I mean, Wayne Swan goes out there, attacks Clive Palmer, Gina Reinhart and Twiggy Forrest, and right on cue you get Clive Palmer coming out and saying all of these things. And just when Wayne Swan was in a bit of pressure over what he'd actually said about them, he seems to confirm all the suspicions that he'd raised.
Clive Palmer does drive the LNP in Queensland crazy, even though they like his money. And the LNP, their most brilliant rebuttal ad to all the mud that was thrown at Campbell Newman and his business interests just made fun of it and ended up by saying, so all these people are connected, and don't forget the hamster. And and it was a beautiful little touch. I was watching that and I thought, I think Clive's been on the drink with the hamster.